So, guys, Umkhonto Wesizwe Party has released a statement on social media, and this is a very interesting statement to read. And they are talking about Cyril Ramaphosa, and basically, the political party of Jacob Zuma wants Cyril Ramaphosa to resign tomorrow on the 18th of July 2025, or else they want Cyril Ramaphosa to resign during the birthday of Nelson Mandela. So the statement says that Umkhonto Wesizwe Party issues Mandela Day deadline for Cyril Ramaphosa to step down. They want him to step down. They want him to step down. The Umkhonto Wesizwe Party has formally delivered a letter of demand to Cyril Ramaphosa, calling on him to resign from office by 9 a.m. tomorrow, the 18th of July 2025, in honor of Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela, the founding commander-in-chief of Umkhonto Wesizwe. So you can see that on their first paragraph that they are full of disrespect. They don't see Ramaphosa as nothing because they don't even refer to Ramaphosa as President Ramaphosa. They only say that they have delivered a letter to demand Cyril Ramaphosa. And again, they are trying to link the real Umkhonto Wesizwe with the Umkhonto Wesizwe Party, the party of Jacob Zuma. But this is politics. The statement continues to say that should Ramaphosa fail to heed this call, the MK party will pursue a range of lawful, peaceful actions, including constitutional litigation, a motion of no confidence in the parliament, and rolling mass action nationwide. So I've seen this man from the MK party. The MK party actually believes that the ground is fertile for the people of this country to take it to the streets. Like they have said this a lot of times, and I think with the mess that is happening in KwaZulu Natal, the MK party is partially behind it because they are protesting in KwaZulu Natal. They are protesting to protect General Mkhwanazi. And remember, this is something that the MK party has said that this is what we will do. But right now, they believe that the ground is fertile and the country can go at Jacob Zuma's call. And they are also threatening President Ramaphosa with constitutional litigation, and they are also threatening him with a motion of no confidence. Guys, you know, there's nothing that I would actually like to see like the motion of no confidence, because I think it would actually say a lot about the political parties that will actually protect Ramaphosa and still keep him as the president of this country. I would like for a political party to actually table a motion of no confidence. This is one thing that I would actually like to see. This is one thing that I would like to see as we go into 2026. So we know that we don't vote for the ANC and we also don't vote for this political party. So these political parties, they better start moving on this motion of no confidence, because we need to see the political parties that are going to say, we want Ramaphosa to remain as the president of this country. We want to see those political parties before we actually or accidentally vote for them in 2026. Should Ramaphosa fail to heed this call, the MK party will pursue a range of lawful, peaceful actions, including constitutional litigation, a motion of no confidence in the parliament, and rolling mass action nationwide. These steps reflect the will of the people who, though democratic means, delivered a decisive electoral verdict against the African National Congress under Ramaphosa's leadership. It is deeply regrettable that, despite the clear message from the electorate, the will of the people has been undermined by the opportunistic political alliances. The so-called Government of National Unity, formed by the DA, Freedom Front Plus, and their collaborators, has effectively reinstalled the very same ANC that South Africans has voted out. I mean, like, you know, guys, if there's one thing that I actually enjoy about Umkhonto Wesizwe Party is how they actually write these statements, man. They have their way of actually writing these statements, and it's pretty entertaining. I mean, like, let's say they say that the so-called Government of National Unity, formed by the DA. I like, when Umkhonto Wesizwe Party, man, Umkhonto Wesizwe Party, well, it's the vibe. They say that the so-called Government of National Unity, formed by the DA, Freedom Front Plus, and their collaborators, has effectively reinstalled the very same ANC that South Africans have voted out. This betrayal has sparked widespread public outrage and represents a direct affront to democratic accountability. But guys, we know that this is how coalitions work. This is how coalitions work. And you know, the MK party has been criticized for actually failing to take advantage of the fact that they got 45% in KwaZulu-Natal and they are not running anything. They've been criticized for this, to say that why couldn't you guys actually come with the other political parties so that you can form a governance fast? Because the ANC, DA, IFB, and other political parties, they came and swept that under the rug of Umkhonto Wesiso party, and now they are saying political parties coming and actually coming and pulling in their numbers. Somehow it is not okay. It is not okay. I don't understand. The recent explosive revelations by General Nkantam Khwanazi further exposed the GNU as deeply compromised arrangement, more aligned with the criminality than with the constitutional mandate to serve the people. The MK party views the GNU as the most dangerous political fraud in the post-apartheid South Africa, enabling the continued theft of our land, resources, and dignity. But guys, why are we trying to pull the whole GNU into this, man? Like, can we just focus at least a bit on the people that are still getting the backlash, man? Because if we're gonna take this thing and now make it about the GNU, this thing is gonna turn into a political football, and we cannot allow the revelations of General Nkantam Khwanazi be turned into political football. We cannot allow that to be turned into entertainment, because I think that some political parties are going to do that, and to a point where this issue, people don't actually take it seriously. The MK party calls on Cyril Ramaphosa and the GNU to respect the voices of the people before irreparable damage is done to South Africa's democratic institution. The time for accountability and ethical leadership is now. So I guess the MK party says that the ANC, the DA, and all of you people there in the government of national unity, you guys need to resign. You need to resign and let us take over this country, because clearly you guys have failed. Just look at the revelations that were made by General Nkantam Khwanazi. All of these things are happening under your noses, and you cannot even see these things. If General didn't come out and speak about these issues, who knows? Who knows? So the MK party says that it is time for ethical leadership. It is time for ethical leadership, and I'm sure 100% that when the MK party says that it is time for the ethical leadership, they are saying that it is time for Jacob Zuma to take this country again. It is time for Jacob Zuma to take this country. So I don't know, guys. What do you think, man? What do you think about the MK party? Like, guys, MK, please, man, come with that motion of no confidence. Please come with that motion of no confidence. You know, the motion of no confidence is gonna be like that VAT issue. You remember during the time when political parties who said that they will never vote for the VAT increase had meetings with the ANC, then suddenly they voted for the VAT increase, lying to the people of this country, telling South Africans that the Minister of Finance will come in 30 days with a revised budget. You remember those political parties? And we till today, we can still see these political parties as just the extensions of the ANC. And I think when it comes to the motion of no confidence, that is when we actually gonna see who is who. That is when we're actually going to see who is who. So I would actually like to see the motion of no confidence. And I know that the ANC actually has a chance of surviving that motion of no confidence, because the ANC, they are master negotiators, man. The ANC are master negotiators. Who would have thought that the ANC would actually sit down with someone like Musimemane and actually convince Musimemane that in 30 days, the minister will come with a revised budget? And Musimemane went out with that word to say that I had a meeting with the ANC, and these people, I'm going to submit my proposals and show these people how we can save money. And still, the ANC was disrespecting these people, telling them that there's no alternatives. We need to raise the VAT. We need to raise the VAT. And this motion of no confidence, I have no doubt that Ramaphosa can survive it. I have no doubt. But I think it would actually save us as South Africans to see the political parties that would actually save Ramaphosa, and the political parties that still want Ramaphosa to be the president of this country. I think it would actually show us that. So the MK party, man, you better start moving, because Ramaphosa is not going to resign. If you think that tomorrow on the 18th of July, on Nelson Mandela Day, Ramaphosa will be on stage and telling South Africans that I know that I have failed as the president of this country, I should have resigned a long time ago. And as an honorable thing to do, President Ramaphosa, I am resigning from the presidency, and I also don't want to be the president of the ANC anymore. I'm sick and tired of the comrades. Ramaphosa will never do that. He will never do that. So the MK party better start moving, guys. You better start moving. You better start moving. Looking forward to that motion of no confidence. Looking forward. I remember the EFF said that if they were to be a motion of no confidence, they would actually vote for Ramaphosa to lose the presidency. But then when it comes to electing a new president, they would abstain. They would abstain. I think this is what Julius Malema said. Yeah, we would vote for Ramaphosa to go out. But when it comes to the new president, then it has nothing to do with us. We don't want anything to do with that. So the MK party, guys, is threatening the president. And they are saying that you should resign or else. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Please tell me what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button and the most important part, subscribe. My name is Thomas Mabaso. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.